Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey, everybody. Thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Got a beer from 6 Point Brewery. These guys are up in Brooklyn, New York. This is their Cream, C-R-E-A-M. And what that is, guys, let me read you the commercial description. This is a 7.2%er. Got written on the can, cream ale brewed with coffee. And unfortunately, they've gone to the Best Buy dates, and this says Best Buy July 12th of 2016. Not a fan of those Best Buy dates. I'd rather see a bottled on date or a canned on date. And if they want to put it in Enjoy By or Best Buy date after that, that's fine. I want to know when it's put in the can. That's what I want to know. Not what shelf life those guys want to give them. That's my only plus about the guys up there. So, like I told you before, when I do these beers from 6 Point, they usually pretty tasty beers. I know the sales rep that comes around here, Adrian, and so cheers to Adrian. And he usually gives me a shout when he's in the vicinity. We try to hook up, but this one was sent to me by Rico. So Rico, thanks again, my brother, for sending me this. Commercial description says, it doesn't take a PhD, drop the acid, drop the base, drop the mic. You started with cream in your coffee, now have coffee in your cream ale. Pour up a bright blonde coffee ale and end your day the way you started, with a delicious craft brew. It's mad science. So, it says here that IBUs are 25 on this particular beer. Food pairings for this style, it says none yet, so evidently it's not a recognized style by the beer judging category group. Glass Red Pint, Becker, Nonic, Tumbler, Stein, mug, side ale. I'm going to use my favorite glass today, the Sovereign beer glass, and not recommended for extended cellaries. You definitely want to have it by their Best Buy date, but I would like to see when it was put in the can. Come on, guys. Alright, that's all we need to talk about as far as I can tell. So let's pop the cap. They use these little skinny cans. It's only 12 ounce, same size as 16, but it's very skinny. Look at it, it's coming out of the can already. It wants to get drunk, or drank. Is that it? Drank? Drank it up, get drunk. I'm not going to be too aggressive because the way it was coming out of the can, I'd say it's going to pour in a big enough head as it is. We'll kick it up a notch on the back end. I'm getting some caramel and toffee notes already from here. About a finger and a half. Big bubbles on the side. Kind of creamy up on top into the light. Rich amber copper color. Very nice. A lot of bubbles streaming up. It looks very well carbonated. Let's get a nose on it. Kind of, as far as the hop profile, I'm getting more of a floral herbal hop. It's not a big West Coast style, piney, grapefruity hop presence to it. Caramel, toffee, nice maltiness to it. Should be a very creamy, smooth drinking, nice mouthfeel ale for the style, for a cream ale. So, let's see what it's got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. Got a little spiciness to it. Very nice. Nice and creamy. A lot of toffee and caramel in there. Slight hints of some vanilla. Very easy drinking for 7, what did I tell you, 7.2%. Yep, 7.2%. Nice and sweet though. Very easy drinking. Might be some slight chocolatey taste in there too. But the caramel and the toffee, a sweet maltiness is standing out more than anything else. But it's right out of the fridge. So let's take it back and let her have a sip 2 or 3 and sip on it for a little bit and see where this ends up. I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Been sitting on about 30 minutes or so. It's a decent beer. I mean, it's not blowing my hair back and my socks off or anything, and I don't think it's a 10 to. It's a very easy drink, very easy drinking beer for a 7.2%er. But caramel, toffee, and I'm not getting any coffee. Maybe just a slight hint of that. It's not like a coffee stout or a porter or anything. There's a slight hint of some coffee in there. But to me, it's not like an espresso coffee or anything super outstanding. So I'm slightly disappointed in this. I was expecting just a little more than what I'm getting here. Don't get me wrong, it's a well-made beer. Not my style, of course, but I try to be honest no matter what style it is. Caramel, toffee, a little bit of vanilla, hints of a little bit of chocolate and coffee in there, and maybe just a little bit of spiciness, not a lot. But the caramel and the toffee and the hints of vanilla and slight hints of coffee is basically what I'm getting here, guys. So, and that's probably what they're after, that's where they're going. Cream, beers, culture, cream ale brewed with coffee. Not getting a monster note of coffee. I am getting a little, but not a big massive. And you probably wouldn't want a big massive in a cream ale. So that's why it's just noticeable. Final coat. Now the last sip there, noticeable coffee. So I'm gonna retract that. It does have a coffee taste to it. It is brewed with coffee. So let me take that back. Coffee, caramel, hints of vanilla, coffee, a little bit of chocolate. It's nice. It's a nice beer. It's nice. But like I said, not my style, but I am getting the coffee now. Now that it's warmed up to room temperature, been sipping on it. When it was cold, I wasn't getting a lot of coffee at all. But that last swallow or two, now that it's warmed up to room temperature, I am getting the coffee. But it's not a massive amount like you're going to get in a coffee stout or a coffee porter or something like that, a darker beer where they can put that in there. But it is, it's there. It is there. So let me take that back and say the coffee is there. A nice blend for a cream ale. Like I said again, it's not my style, but very tasty, nice change up. So Rico, thanks again for sending it to me. I don't think this is a name beer, guys. I think it's close, but I don't think it's a name beer. And you may say, oh, if you're a cream ale fan and you like coffee, you might say, oh, you're crazy. And I'm not gonna argue with that. But I think it's close. I'm gonna give it 7. I'm gonna give it to B+. If I was putting a numeric rating on this, guys, it would probably be 88 or 89. Pretty damn close to an A beer. So, and on top of that, it's got that Best Buy, silly ass Best Buy date. Not a fan of that either. So, I wish they would go back. I'm pretty sure they used to have a canned on date, and now they've gone to the Best Buy date. And it says there to have it within 3 months. So, and that's reasonable for most of your IPAs and stuff like that, to get your hop presence and not get a malt bomb and stuff. So decent beer, kicking on the door from being an A beer, guys. Really close, 88, 89 for me. Where I'm going to leave it. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 87. I'm a couple notches above that. And over to Rate Beer, not kind at all. Rate Beer says overall 62, but 92 in the style. So we got an 87, we got an 80, 88, 89, whatever you can call it. I'm going to say 88 because it's got a Best By date. If they have a canned on date, I might go ahead and give it to 89 or even a 90. But it's a decent beer. If you haven't had it, pick it up, give it a try. Like I said, beer tastes are subjective, guys. What I may love, you may hate, and what I may hate, you may love. So don't base everything on what I say. Like I said, you may pick this up and say, "Oh my God, this is a 10 beer. I love it. It's the best thing I ever had." And like I said, and that's good, and that's good. You should try different stuff. I mean, to know where your palate is and what you like. Because like I said, you may not like what I like, and I might not like what you like. So give it a try. That's the way you're gonna know. So, but anyway, decent beer from those guys. Definitely an upper B beer to me. So with that being said, if you've had this one from 6 Point, this is their cream, which is a cream ale brewed with coffee. Very tasty. Nice change from the hoppies, IPAs, double IPAs, and stouts and porters that I drink. I don't drink enough of these other ones, like the sours and the wild ales and the cream ales and the Hefeweizens and stuff like that. Try to drink more of that stuff. But I'm a hophead. I like that hop up in your face, pow, 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 and I like those bourbon barrel aged dark beers. So that's what I got with this one. If you've had it, let me know what you think, guys. Rico, thanks again, my brother. Come on back tomorrow. Let's see what we got in the fridge. We'll dig something good out. I hope. See you then.